Welcome back, guys. Steve, Al Metal Dryer Vent, almetaldryervent.com. Check out my Periscope. It is great. So, as you guys might be able to tell, in another commercial setting today. And so you guys know, I've been working on this one. Holy cow, I've been working on this one for 6 months. This is one where I actually had to tell them, guys, you're gonna have to sue the HOA. And I'll get into why. However, it's a pretty cool spot, but they haven't been able to rent this place. I've been working on this for, I guess I would say 6 months. 6 months. And that's how long it's taken just to get approval from an HOA board to be able to make this place safe. Come on, man, what are we doing? But there's a story in this one too. All right, so now we're on the back side and we're working on the unit up top, 412, okay? But if you look, it's got that one, that's a bath fan, right? It doesn't have any others, right? And if you look, the main thing to pay attention to here is, you see that drop soffit? Yeah, see, remember on the front, even look at these green ones. See the dryer vents coming out? Well, those are bath fans and dryer vents, but still, because you see the line that it has to go, and that falls directly in line with that drop soffit. So let's go upstairs and let's go upstairs and I can show you guys the unit, but it's the same. It's not, it's this one. You see the next one with the drop soffit right there, and then the next one with the drop soffit. So just poor design, guys, but all good. All right, now guys, remember, we're focused on the silver parts, okay? So this one, this one, this one. Now this is the front side of the building, okay? Now, you remember on the back side of the building, the silver units only have, oh, sorry, I'm zoomed in, 2 dampers coming out. But if we come around, see, these are bigger units, but they have their dryer vent coming out of the side of the building. If you go to the next one down, you can see there's 1 damper right there, two over here, right? And so on and so forth down the line. But it's a different thing on the back side of the building. So we're, of course, we're gonna be on the tippity top roof today. So let's do it. All right, so you can see and it's a small stack unit. I mean, look at this, guys. This thing is nothing, it's itty bitty, okay? But I was originally called because it wasn't drying. I mean, it simply was not drying, okay? So it was connected with flex, no worries. And the duct, so when I was originally out here, I cleaned the duct work, right? But then when I was putting my brush up through there, I kept hitting a dead end. So we had to get more approval and come back out. So I started cutting holes, right? I'm looking for this dryer vent because, again, I was told by the HOA that they all go out of the, sorry about that. I was told by the HOA and the property management and everyone that all the vents go out of the side. And I said, I don't know, we're top floor. And there's a bath fan vent over here and a bath fan vent on this side of the building. But remember, the other silver ones that don't have this drop down soffit right here, they're fine. It's crazy, man. So I came in and I had to cut some holes looking for this ductwork, right? Because again, I thought it was coming out of the side. So came in, and again, guys, I'm still trying to find this ductwork. Now you see that one, that's not it. So we still yet to figure out what that one is. However, you do know that mine is up there. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get my flashlight. We'll be right back. Let's see. I'm thinking this will be easier for everyone to see. All right, so there's our dryer vent, okay? Running right down behind the wall. Because remember, that dryer is just on the opposite side of this wall. So, but something to pay attention here. All right, you see the main HVAC lines running up through the ceiling right there? Okay, now keep this in mind. Just keep it in mind. But there's our dryer vent. So you can clearly see it's not going that way. It's not going out of the side. And it's what I kept trying to tell everyone over and over. And it's definitely not running all the way across here. Because there's a bedroom. No way, dude. So we're gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go upstairs real quick on the roof. I have the roof coat and I'm gonna show you guys. All right, let's go up to the roof. And up. Nope. Uh-oh. There we go. Eventually, man, I hope this sumbitch doesn't lock. Here we go. Oh, sweet. All right, so we're on the roof. Look, there's my city. This is where I was born, Charlotte. Look at them Panthers. I'll tell you guys, I'm a bigger Hornet fan. But, wow, how my city has grown. It's insane, and it's non-stop around here, guys. It's probably the same where you guys are, but holy cow. All right, so remember I was saying downstairs that keep in mind those HVAC lines, because here's where the HVAC systems are, okay? So you have 4 or 5. One of these is going to be a common for like hallways, or multiple are going to be common for the hallways, but you know, they're going to be units. And what typically happens a lot of times is on buildings like this, all of the top floor will be run out of the roof through these boxes. They'll literally come up and then they'll elbow in inside the box, shoot out of the side, right? So I got to turn it around for this. So I went back and forth with everybody, the HOA, the owner of the unit. They used to have tenants. They can't have tenants anymore because they advertise it as with a laundry, washer and dryer. They can't have a washer and dryer. There's a lot of people in this building. So he finally had the roofer, because if you can see, it's actually a new roof. It hadn't been on that long. He met with the roofing company a couple days ago, and voiced his concerns. And I stood behind him 100%. And I said, I know those are supposed to be coming up out of there, because if we cut a hole in the ceiling, guys, you can literally see it going up right beside that air conditioning line. This isn't rocket, well, whatever. Rocket surgery, right? All right, so long story short, I said, you're gonna have multiple units out here that are like that. It's all there is to it. So lo and behold, remember what I was showing you outside? Wherever there was that drop soffit, we've got a unit. So let me show you what the roofers found. Sorry about that sun, guys. Let me show you what the roofers found when they came out the other day. So you walk around and you look. Yep, still looks the same, still looks the same. What do you know? Guys, what is that? What could that possibly be? Are you serious? Guys, they literally just freaking put this material, and forgive me, all you commercial roofers out there, this thick stuff, they just literally put it over. So what I have to do is I have to install a damper there, and then I have to go around and, God, man, there's water standing everywhere on this thing. Jeez, man. Y'all want to see over the side? Cuckoo, cuckoo. There's my green beauty chilling like a villain. But, all right, so I've got multiple units, right? Anywhere where it has this drop. See this? That means under this, there's that drop softening that I was telling you about, just like over there. So there's gonna be one right here somewhere. Look at there. And I already cleaned the other one, but this one doesn't look that bad. But so there's another one that I have to install. And let's see, there has to be one more. There has to be. Right there. Let's see that one. Yeah, that one's gonna need some love, guys, but at the same time, I'm only able to get into the far unit that I'm working on. So as of right now, my job is to fix the unit downstairs and then to put these 3 dampers on. So I guess what I'm gonna do is, I don't know. I'm gonna start by putting the pieces of drywall back up. I have my drywall guy coming out in a couple days, so he's gonna finish it. I just had to be out on this one because I had to see this one through, man. I've been working on this for a while, but look again. Love that place. Love this place. Love that place. You're all welcome. Well, if you're good people. If you're not good people, you're not welcome. Okay, we made it. All right, so you see the dilemma up there, but the biggest dilemma was HOA. But, all right, so we got 1 hole, 2 hole, and then we have a 3rd hole. And this is another important lesson, guys. Save your pieces of drywall. They're like little puzzle pieces, man. You're gonna need them. So let me try to figure out which ones go with what. Oh man, this one starts to get all kind of funky, dude. Trying to figure out which goes where, and so it ain't that one. Okay. No. Holy cow. So I'm thinking this one goes out there. All right, so then I'm gonna say this one is here, maybe? Nope. Jeez Louise, man. Ha ha. Winner. All right, so we know this one goes here. That means this one goes here some way, somehow. I'm thinking. That one's there. So that means that 3rd one goes in there. So Let me get some toys. I'll show you an easy way to do this. Now, again, I'm not finishing the drywall today, but at the same time, finishing drywall is finishing drywall. So finishing drywall or plugging holes in drywall, there's many different ways. Guys, please don't come at me with all the different ways to put another piece of drywall into that place where there's not. Pretty please, save me that. But use these, let me show you. All right, so what we can do is, all right, so like right here, I'm gonna put part of it in and leave part of it hanging out. Screw it in. Okay, and then leave it sunk in a bit. So then when I have something to screw to right here, yes, I could put a longer screw in, but we have this metal running through. So dumb. But nonetheless, we're gonna continue that. And you guys kind of get the drift. And one more. And if you look, guys, I have them sunk in. Yeah, so the tape will cover and the mud will be able to cover. Now, when I put my plug back in, I'll be able to have something screwed to here, 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 and there. All right, so here's where it may get a bit tricky just because you're gonna have to hold the piece up while screwing it in, but you can do it. I bet all the neighbors are like, what the hell is going on? Oh, what are you doing? Let's try that again. Jeez, man. There we go. Now when he comes back and drywalls it tomorrow, or muds it, and hopefully you won't even see it. It's a good strong patch, guys. See? Doesn't take much. All right, now to do this last one. So we got a nice, good, clean patch on the one in here. These look great. And I'm thinking after they're taped and mudded, I bet you they won't need, I bet you they won't even need painting. Because this isn't a regular white. It's gonna be paint in the you-know-what to try to match this paint color. I mean, so now what I wanna do is, since I'm up here, go ahead and clean out this nasty closet. Go ahead and push the dryer, put it back into place. That way I can at least be done with that part. All right, so you can see, I mean, I got the flex attached up there and it's gonna attach right there. But you guys can see this opening, man. I simply don't have the room to even try to get a good camera angle. So. So, excuse me, as you guys can see, I've got her set back in place. Let's see what it looks like behind though. Hopefully this will show up. Look at that. Nothing wrong with that, guys. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Ooh. Nice. I gotta make sure these things work, man, because hell, I've been working on this guy 6 months. Okay, now don't forget, my drywall guy's coming to do this stuff tomorrow, so not worried about that. But we got the machine where she's supposed to be. So now what we get to do is go upstairs and let's put some roof dampers on. This won't be difficult, very simple. All right, guys, so I don't know if you guys can see or not, but these come with a snout. I'm trying to get out of the shadow, but see, these come with a snout. I can't get inside of there and make sure it has a good connection regardless. So the best thing to do in this situation it's always worked for me. I cut this off, and then that way I'm gonna mount it flush, but I'll make sure that this circle that's cut out in this goes over this hole correctly. Now, something you guys know I stick on, all these things, they come with a screen. Not on a dryer vent, guys. Definitely not on a commercial setting up on a roof. The hell, we're trying to get away from all that. So, what I'm gonna do is just pair offset 10 snips. Just cut down into a V, and you should be able to cut through it and remove that snout, okay? So you still have your functioning door in there, but you just don't have that snout. And then it can fit over like so, right? So what I'm gonna do first is I am going to go and put a good bit of caulk around this, around this hole. We can come back and caulk it again, you know, afterwards, but just to put a little bit of a seal on there, you know. Then I want to center it up and get my tools ready. Okay, and what I'll do, I'll go ahead and tack it with one for now. And then, just for S words and giggles, and just so y'all can see, hopefully it'll show up. Pretty darn level. So let me put these other, sorry if it's a bad camera angle, guys, it's just this sun up here is no joke. Put a couple more screws in. Oh yeah, and see, it's even spewing the caulking out of the side. But and the roofers are coming back. You know, they're gonna have to, I guess, put their seal of approval on my seal, if that makes sense. But just for due measure, and since we're up here, I'm gonna put another to call, you know. Again, they're gonna come back behind me, but I hate when I have to put my dang fingers in this crap, but sometimes you have to, right? Hang on one second, guys. I don't want to get caulk all over my GoPro. But you guys can see it's got a good tight seal, okay? So next I'm gonna pick up and move down to do the other two. Not too much to it. So let's do it. While I move, oh, what we got? Is it the news? Is it a drone? Yeah. I know, that's old Snoopy 1. That's what they call the police helicopter here. That's what the cops call it. I don't know. They just call it Snoopy 1. But like I was saying, guys, while I'm moving stuff to the next place. Oh, I got everything. Hit that like button for me, guys. It really helps. I can't believe how much the channel's grown. You guys actually bought me out of periscopes. Like, I'm literally waiting right now to be able to get more periscopes to be able to sell online. So that's what I started the channel for, and damn, it worked. So I appreciate you all. So let's go ahead and throw this last cap on. Okay, guys, that's going to wrap it up. I appreciate you. Steve, Al Metal Dryer Vent, almetaldryervent.com. Check out my Periscope. It takes the place of the flex hose behind your dryer, okay? I'm sold out of them right now. However, give me a couple weeks, supply, blah, 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 blah. Y'all don't care about all that, but I promise they're coming back in soon. Thank you so much. If you can, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Every time there's an interaction, it helps me out tremendously. Share it, hit the notification bell, all those fancy terms. But until next time, that one wraps this one up, guys. I'm gonna sit up here. I wish I had a beer, but I'm gonna sit up here for a minute and just look at the change.